Hey, good morning and good morning. This is Antoine McKenzie Plez, aka Twan the Counselor, coming to you live from the Reflection Room. I am a grief and trauma specialist, awakening you daily to the process of living while letting go. Today's topic is one that's near and dear to my heart, which is the topic of universal consciousness. If you know what I'm talking about, you know how interesting and how utterly true this concept has been in your life. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then that's great. This will be an educational moment for you. All right, so universal consciousness. The best way for me to explain this is, you know how when you're setting up a new business, those of you who have done that, you know how you have to kind of go through the state's registry to register the name of your business. And in that process, that state website does like a complete search through all of its files to make sure that the name of your business that you're trying to register isn't already taken, right? And that's kind of the purpose for that process, is that we need to make sure that before we give you the go-ahead to register your business with this state, we have to make sure that no one else has already taken that name. All right. And once you get that done, then you also, because nowadays a business doesn't even exist if it doesn't exist online. Right. So after that, then you have the process of setting up your website, setting up your social media accounts and all of that. And hopefully you're able to have a very uniform name across all those platforms. Right. But there's also a process with that. Now you need to go through Facebook, you need to go through Instagram, you need to go through Twitter, you need to go to TikTok and make sure that the name of your business is also not already taken on those sites, right? Now, how does that tie in with universal consciousness? There would be no need for such a process if there were no such thing as universal consciousness. Universal consciousness is the idea that God or the universe or creative source, whatever it is that you reference there, I don't want to be exclusive of anyone's belief system, but we'll just say universe for everyone, that the universe lends us creative ideas. You get the idea for a business, you get the idea for a product, you get the idea for a book or for a song, or whatever it is, or a work of art, whatever it is that you do, you get this almost divine inspiration for an idea, right? But the universal consciousness principle says that you are not the only person in that moment that idea has been lent out to. The universe lends ideas out to multiple people at the same time. Have you ever seen a new product out on the market, or maybe even the title of a book or the melody for a song? Have you ever seen something like that come out and you thought to yourself, oh my God, I had that idea years ago? Or, oh my God, this person stole my idea. I can't prove that they stole my idea. Even though I had it 10 years before they released it in my mind, I can't prove it because it was only in my mind. I never put it down on paper. I never got a copyright for it, never got a trademark for it. But I know that I had that idea years before it ever came out. We all have had those experiences. All of us have had those experiences. So recently, I published a children's book called Kareem Learns to Cope with Traumatic Loss. And it's a children's book about learning to grieve when you've lost someone in a traumatic way, right? You would not believe how many therapists have reached out to me and was like, boy, you stole my idea. You stole my idea. And my response is, No, I didn't. You still should absolutely write your version of whatever that is. But no, I didn't steal your idea. What happened was the universe or God, or whatever you reference, lent that idea out to multiple people. There's probably 100 therapists who could say that they had the idea for Kareem Learns to Cope, maybe by a different name, maybe by even the same name. Who knows, right? No, no one stole the idea. One of us, one of the maybe 100 or 1,000 people that the universe lent that idea out to was crazy enough to believe that they could actually get it done. And that is the principle of universal consciousness. So know that if there is an idea that has been implanted into your mind, if you have an idea for a book, for a course, for a business, for a new groundbreaking technique, whatever that is, if it has been birthed in your mind, please know that that has already also been lent out to various other creatives. That's how the universe works. There is a need for such a product in the world, and the universe understands that, God understands that, and says, I need this product or this service to come into existence. Who does it doesn't really matter, right? God knows probably 1 million different people who could actually make it happen. But he lends that idea out to several people, and then whoever has the faith enough in themselves and in their abilities to get it done, gets it done first, and reaps the benefit of taking that chance on themselves. Sorry for the laughter in the background. One of the other offices are having like a party or whatever next door. But that is the principle that I wanted to bring to you today. If there is an idea that God has given you, you need to act on it as soon as possible, because you are not the only one with that idea. And wouldn't it be a shame to once again in life wake up, go on social media, or see a commercial or someone promoting the idea that was originally yours years ago? Wouldn't that suck for that to happen again? So when I say do it afraid, whatever those voices are in your head that tells you, I can't make this thing happen, I'm not the one to put this out, you're both right and you're wrong. The universe or God lent you that idea because you are exactly the kind of person that can make that happen. So you're wrong in that sense. But if you decide that you're not that person, you're right as well. Because if you don't believe it, then you can't make anybody else in the world believe in your vision. So again, universal consciousness. Multiple people have that idea for that course you have in mind. Multiple people have that idea for that song or for that book or for that business idea. The universe and God rewards the bold. Whoever is bold, bad, and crazy enough to put the idea out there first is the one that reaps the benefits. All right? So again, this has been Twan the Counselor with a good morning and good morning session on universal consciousness. It is my hope to awaken you to this process of living while letting go. And today is about letting go of those old stories that we tell ourselves about why we are not the person to bring that dream, that vision to fruition. Whatever it is that you're holding on to from your past failures, whatever it is that's getting in your way, that's telling you that you can't be the one to bring this thing to light. Let's let go. Let's mourn, let's grieve, but let's ultimately let go of those old beliefs. Set yourself free so that you can bring forth the vision that God has given you in life. As always, light and love always. Disclaimer, this is in no way a substitute for therapy or a professional relationship with your therapist. This is merely for educational purposes, entertainment purposes, and good information on mental and emotional health. Be well.